Mm.
We are live. Itchy. So I keep this here because I have it right down here. Oh, let's see how we do this here. Nope, gotta go this way.
Yeah, see you more than me.
No, I just gotta get it to where it's there. And I can also reach the...
Oh, you might move your mic closer to yourself. How long does it usually take for somebody to come in?
Sometimes I just... So I'm gonna talk about the Collage Needles. Hi everybody coming in. If you're lurking, welcome. Feel free to come in and join us. Oh, there's nobody here. What I do is again. Hi Marlene.
Hi Marlene.
I had us muted. How are you, dear? Thought we'd do a live this morning. We got nice weather out, so because I think tomorrow we're going to the mainland again. Went shopping yesterday at Cricket Cove. Took Darlene up to Cricket Cove.
Yeah, she saw what I got.
And we're working on getting stuff ready for a live auction of finished products. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm just making a list of some things to talk about today, so let some people come in. I don't know how many's going to come in, but I usually wait for I get 5 or 6 in, and then we go on. It was kind of last minute. About 10:30, decided to go live. And while Darlene's here, because she's only here till Friday, and tomorrow we're going to brunch on the mainland. Yesterday we went to the mainland, went to Timmy's, then went to Cricket Cove, and then we come home, and actually we haven't done a lot of knitting time.
Not much.
Knitting and crocheting. I mean,
I did a lot of chatting.
Yeah, live chatting. I got my priestess coats back on track. Welcome in, Vicki. Welcome.
Hello.
Good morning. We got a beautiful day here. It's not warm enough yet.
Oh, it's fine for me.
After this, I have to run down island. I was donated a big bag of yarn, so I'm going to go through it, put it together, and I'm going to be posting out to all my fiber family that does charity knitting. If they would like some yarn for charity knitting, the yarn is going to be for charity knitting. That's what I'm going to use it for, whether it be lapgans, hats, scarves. But I thought that would be, because somebody messaged me and asked me. We have been, Marlene. We've been having a good time. Yeah. Been up late pretty much every night. She's just a stone's throw from the house. And next time she comes down, hopefully my guest room's done. And she'll just stay here at the house. But
it'll be you next time for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe an annual thing.
Yep, make it an annual thing. And Marlene, you're moving back to NB. So, we just have to make it a trio. Send it this way, Vicki. Send it this way. Because that is my kind of weather.
No, I like today. Today is nice.
I mean, 83 is...
Okay, it's 16 right now.
Is good swimming weather. It don't bother me to be in 83-degree heat. I don't use air conditioning. My family does. I don't. I go put a sweater on. How's the audio? Is the audio okay? Because we have the mic stretched down here. It's dropped down. I'm looking at getting a new mic. I just bought a wireless keyboard because it'll be a lot easier me typing instead of reaching over, and I can push my computer back, give me a little bit more room on my table. Darlene's got to see my actual craft room.
I'm in it. I have yarn here.
We have lots of yarn. Darlene brought me some more, brought me some yarn. And then she went shopping for yarn. And I showed her my closet with yarn. And the wall with yarn. Yeah. There's a lot of yarn. I gotta get busy. I gotta make some big blankets. Some of the things we're going to talk about today. One, I'm thinking about doing the Christmas and July fairies this year. I didn't do it last year. I did it the year before. We're having a good time. We're having a great time. And Hubby's enjoying it. Hubby's been great about it.
Oh, he's amazing.
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky. I got me a keeper. He's pretty good.
Feel so welcome in this house.
Yeah, you come here, it's like
family.
Everybody's family when they come here. You don't get waited on. It's like, come up yourself. Like that. We got the bat wings. And if you want to see, I have this was a pattern that
I love the color of it too.
Cinnamon Stitches Jennifer did last year, so I did one, and it's done in Hirschner's pastry panache called "Show Me the Money."
Green, okay.
So that's what we've been doing. One of the other things is I have some mail I'm going to open up and talk about it because it's a Canadian company, and I want to promote them because their customer service was second to none. So we're going to talk about this here. Also, more than likely, I'm updating the book. I'm going to do a surprise draw for the outside your comfort zone hashtag outside your comfort zone, using, I'm not gonna say her name,
the A word.
Yep. I can't bring it into, it's using,
yeah, there you go,
and we'll have her pick the numbers. But there's the one thing, it's going to be, Mary Maxim's having a pattern sale right now. And I don't know who it was, but somebody had asked about, there was this cat pattern for a blanket. And they were asking about the pattern, because it's a vintage pattern. It's actually there. So I'll have the winners pick from Mary Maxim. I'll copy the link and put it in the Yayas. But you're going to have a deadline because the sale's going on.
Oh, yeah.
The sale's going on. Oh, excuse me. Get me to reach. But go ahead, Darlene. You can tell what you've been doing while I'm doing this here.
I've been frogging I'm trying to do a shawl and I keep frogging it because I keep messing up on it. Stupid little mistakes. But I'm working on my Undine sweater. This is like the front that I'm doing now. It's coming along pretty good. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it here. Like I said, like Antoinette's family is amazing. I feel like family here. I came here and I made my own breakfast. I don't usually do things like that. I'm not that comfortable in somebody's house.
Okay. This is the email I got. Oh, I got to turn my. This is the email I got. Mary Maxim. Okay.
I don't think I got that one.
No, she's gonna. They have other patterns at like $1.99. So what I'm gonna do is, because it doesn't matter, this goes to the Yaya's page. I'm going to do the 3 like I always do from the list. Currently there's 84, but I have to update it because I saw a couple more on the Yaya's, which I'm going to do before I do the drawing. So sometime during this live, I'm going to pull the numbers for the person, and then they'll go on to the Yaya page, and then they will have only until the 17th. It's only a couple days for me to get the pattern. Only because I'm saving up for 3-year anniversary, and we are 18 away from 1,000.
That's amazing.
And I have put a watch list. I don't usually ask anybody to watch my videos. I put a watch list together. Somebody had emailed me and asked me to put a list together that they could just let run in the background. So I now have one, and it's called Watch List. You just go to my main page and click on it, and I think it's got 65 videos to get my watch hours up. For as many Fiverr family members I have, my watch hours are down. I don't even have 2,000 yet, and I need 4,000 watch hours. So we get there. But you're not doing anything. Let her run in the background. I do that a lot of times.
You see me keep looking up because she has a big screen on, and that's what I'm looking at because it's easier for me to see than her.
It's easier to see up here, the chat. I can see it here, but also when I'm watching tutorials, it makes it larger. That, Vicki, is the test pattern I did for Stephanie Aaron called the Fantastic Florals top. And
that's nice.
I did that a couple weeks ago. I showed it. I finished it. She released the pattern. I'm going to be taking the flowers off because I just tied them on there because I don't like them. I like very plain. Simplistic plain. Yeah. And I bought a black from the repeat shop, repurposed, peasant skirt to go with it for summertime. That's what it is. And Darlene and I were just going through the 2 bins back here of stuff that I'm going to be auctioning off.
Video does not do them justice.
Okay, I've just got to check here to make sure. I gotta go here. If you don't mind me, I'm doing my usual being goofy thing. Come on, there we are. My channel. I've got to go over and I've got to put this on and then mute to see if there's any kind of a delay. And we've got clear video.
Yeah,
we've got clear video.
Oh, okay.
It was done with a Hobie Cotton Kings cake, and it was blacks. It went from black to white and all these different shades of gray in the middle, and I just let her go. I very seldom control my colors on a gradient or a variegated yarn. Once in a great while, I will. I think there's only been 1 or 2 projects I did that too. But for the most part, when I do it, I just let her go. And I've been lucky enough that most of them have worked out to be pretty uniform, symmetrical. So I've lucked out. You know.
I'm doing it now in a purple. Oh, should I show it?
Yeah, you can show it. Yeah, she's got a whole bag here of projects with her. Mine are kind of under the table behind me.
This is the cake that I'm using.
And I actually have
purple.
I actually used one for a test that I had done.
And I only got like this far. I just hope that neck stretches out. Antoinette says it will. So.
Mine did. The neck looks extremely small when you're starting. And it grows because the weight, like this here is a cotton acrylic blend. That's 100% cotton. 100% cotton, even in a number 1 or number 2. As you knit or crochet with it, the weight of the cotton pulls. So it does pull that neck out. But the Hobie Cotton Kings, they were called Cotton Kings. Now they call them twirls or twisters or whatever. Vicki, that's crochet. That whole top is done in half double crochets.
Yeah.
It's a very easy pattern. Stephanie Aaron, if you go over onto Instagram, or you can do a search by Stephanie Aaron in Etsy, it comes up. And she's got some great patterns. She has some very unique construction of her patterns. I've tested for her a lot. I've done a lot of tests for her. And her patterns are very well written. Very well written. I will tell you that they're very detailed. They're very well written, and she's Johnny on the spot. Do you have any questions about the pattern? I mean, hers are size inclusive, and the way she writes her patterns, they're very well written. Actually, Darlene's getting ready to do her second test. Her very first pattern test she ever did was for me. The Proud as the Peacock shawl, which a lovely fiber family member had won a kit, and I sent her. Well, she did hers, and she did it in the same colors as I did.
She did an amazing job. She
did an absolute amazing job, and I'm glad, because I was so worried. It was the only pattern I released. It was 2 years ago, this month actually, and it makes me proud that somebody, made it. And the thing is, my patterns, when they're released, the first one, they're recipes. I give you a lot of options. Your needle choice, your yarn weight choice. I just kind of give you the recipe for it. You can make it longer. She made hers a little wider, just adding an extra repeat to it. So it's up to you.
Yeah, it's been a while. How long has it been? 2 years?
2 years this month.
So that's really good that somebody 2 years after will still look at your pattern.
Yep, and I get a thing. My pattern gets downloaded at least once a week. I made my first pattern free. And I have 3 other patterns that are in the works.
Get them hooked.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah, get them hooked. I have 3 other patterns in the works. One is crochet. One is knit. I can't remember. I got 3 patterns, and nope, 2 are crochet, 1 is knit. One is, I showed Darlene the Island Hugs pocket shawl that I designed, that I lost all my notes to.
Very nice.
So I'm probably going to redo the pattern, and it'll be Island Hugs 2.0, something like that. Or Island Hugs Revisited, I don't know. But I got a lot going on the plate right now, so I kind of got to take a step back from that. And the designing process is not fast. Oh, July 2nd at 2 p.m. Atlantic time. Be at the channel, because the interview with Laura from Last Minute Laura Show is premiering. And she will be in the chat, just like it was with Lindsay. And she will be in the chat. But it's already uploaded, set, ready to premiere on July 2nd. It's a Saturday at 2 p.m. And I'm crossing my fingers I don't have to work.
Yeah.
The premiere goes up and I'm not able to participate. Yeah. Because it'll automatically release. But if I'm working, I can be on my phone. And I've already sent it to Laura so she can clear her schedule. Now, as far as I know, there's no conflict, but she'll let me know if there is. If there is, I can change the premiere date and time. So that's not a big deal. Let's put this over here. So like I said, later today, I'm going to do, or today or tomorrow, I'm going to do my fairies video and I'll put it up. So I'll be watching for that. Also, Marlene, you knit, right? Yes, you do. You're a beautiful knitter. Vicky crochets. Marlene, do you have a US 50, a US 25, and a US 35 needle?
Straight.
They're straight needles. I have longer arms.
You do. You're taller too.
I have 4 sets of needles here. And I did my first knit sweater with them, actually. These are, and hubby actually, God bless him, picked these up in Walmart in the States for me when he was coming back from the patch. These are, oh, you don't have them, or you don't know something. These are a US 50 or 25 millimeter. I did a sweater of Ruby Stedman from, she's on a YouTube channel. She's a big channel. This is a US 19, 15 millimeter. These are a US 35 19 millimeter. And then these are a 7 millimeter bamboo. And I'm trying to see if somebody wants these hooks, these needles. Because I have these here. I've got the Knitter's Pride interchangeable jumbo birch hooks. These are great for blankets. And like I said, I did my first sweater on them. So
would you like them?
Would you like those, Marlene? Because Darlene also has some other things in here that she's going to be sending to you. I've been having downsizing. So I don't know. If not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a picture of them up on the community tab and see if somebody wants them. And tell them where to go. That, like I said, that first sweater I did was great. It was done in pieces. You didn't need circulars because that was my first sweater. I did it for a friend. I did it in gray wool blend. Where I got it from, but it had a lace pattern in the front and it was long, oversized. You got it.
Oh.
Put it in her pile. Put it in her pile.
I'll send them to you.
She's got some other stuff that's coming your way, and I'll send her some money for the postage.
Oh, whatever.
Actually, I use the one price express post for Canada.
Mm-hmm.
It works out.
That's what I've been using too, like for Marlene's.
Works out better. Well, you saw what Debbie the Canadian Crotcher did a video of the boxes I sent her so you could see. She's going to DM the New Brunswick address.
Okay, yeah.
All
right, because her husband's going to be there, right?
Yeah, the fabric I sent her, but it was the box size she showed you, the shipping on that. I got that one on deal, but it's $30 and up to 11 pounds, 5 kilos. So you stuff it full and you ship it.
Yeah, because that's what I used for sending you that yarn.
Yep.
Not realizing that I could have just brought it.
Well, yeah.
Well, I brought you the remainder, and I don't think that would have fit into it either.
Yeah, I got more yarn.
I need a vacuum sealer. That's what I need.
Yeah, I was talking about back sealer. One of the best investments I ever made.
Oh, yeah. I should get you to show me how it works.
We got 5 people here.
How do you see that?
Up there in the corner, you'll see an I with a number by it. Look up in the corner where it says live stream. Let's make sure I didn't miss
Oh, okay.
I want to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Yeah. No, I don't. People are not saying hi.
No,
They're
sometimes.
wondering, who's this strange person with you in your craft room?
Sometimes you get as somebody says, you're working, lurking, gherkin. I don't know. Lisa calls people. We know how many people are here because it shows in the live screen how many people are watching.
Mm-hmm.
But unless your name you type in a comment, I don't know who's here. So I want to be able to say hi to you. But if you just want to be lurking and working and gherkin
at these beautiful faces.
Oh, please. Welcome. So, if you guys remember, I don't know how long you've been watching. I did a review, and you can go back to my playlist and find it. I did a review on 9-inch circulars for socks. And I had gone to my local yarn shop, Cricket Cove, and had bought various Chalgu, Addy, Not Gherkin. Hi, Amber. Welcome, dear. Welcome.
Hello.
I had bought a collage set because I always wanted to try them. They were a square needle Canadian company. I bought the Addies. The only one I didn't buy was Haya. I had a pair of Knitter's Pride bamboo 9-inch. Anyways, I did a bunch and then I did a review on them, on the needles. Addies are gone. I couldn't stand them. I gave them to somebody. I couldn't stand them. So I'm not an Addies fan. But I had got these collage needles. Okay. And I'm going to show you what they look like. And I'm going to tell you the little the little story that goes with these.
Do you like Addie's, Marlene? The ones that they look like a V?
This is the Collage Needles, and they are a square needle. Okay, these are 3mm, 9-inch circulars. They've got a little, and I have used them, and they were very nice to work with. Well, I was doing a pair of socks.
Okay.
I've got 4 pair on the go, and I'm using that, and all of a sudden, right down by the join, there was like this burr that kept hooking on my yarn. So I wrote Collage. Collage has a lifetime warranty on their needles. I sent them a picture. I emailed them, sent them a picture. I got a lovely email back, and they said that these ones here were an older needle,
Okay.
a different manufacturer, but they would be sending me a new pair out right away, and they arrived. So I'm going to open them with you because I haven't seen them. I try to save because I recycle my envelopes. And like I said, Collage is a Canadian company, and for a while there, they weren't doing anything. Stacy from Very Pink Knits had given away quite a few sets. They have an interchangeable set in that. 2 types of cords. Not sponsored. This is not sponsored. But when I believe in a company, I say something.
So you said they're Canadian?
Yep. And these are the new ones with the firm cable. And what I like about Collage is they have employment programs for people with disabilities. So that's what's nice about them. But this is the needle. And I want to show you right here in the corner. Made in Canada. Those ones were not.
No.
These are made in Canada. So these and these are smaller. And these are the new needles. Let's go and hold it up here. And
That's a really big bend.
yeah. And this is okay. We're going to try it this way. See if we can get to focus. Focus. No, I got to go over Darlene's face.
That's okay. You can do that.
There. On it, it has the Collage square, and then the size, and then 9-inch and also 23 centimeters, which is the metric. But these are going to be, I'm going to, they're metal. They're metal. They're metal. On my teeth. They're metal. So I will be casting on another pair of socks to test these out. So that, but they're customer service, and these are lifetime warranty.
Yeah, those other ones are made in China.
Yep. These are made in good old Canada. So I will
Oh, yeah, that's a lot better.
I will be paying them another visit. When this is all over, said and done, I will post in the description box all of the information. You can go check them out.
Yes, I will.
And I'll tell you, their needles are nice to work with. Like I said, I enjoyed working with them. But the new ones, our quality is 10 times better than these. 10 times better than these. Stick them in there. I'm gonna see if I can salvage those. Maybe those. They just need to be
filed down a little.
I'm gonna take them on with you. Try them. See if you like them. But that's what. And I said I like to try different needles. You know, it's the only way that you I mean, I've tried a lot of different before I finally settled on my Chow Goose. I had bought quite a few different sets. I sold some sets, and I still do have. We should actually do a video where in the comments or on the channel page, on the about, I should put a post on the community tab, which I think I'm going to do this week. I'm going to put a post on the community tab for everybody that can put, like, also on Facebook, on the Yaya group. What kind of needles do you have? And hooks in Tunisian, because I call 3. Because I do have interchangeable sets of I have 1, 2, I think 5 interchangeable sets on my. I got my Takumi bamboo, which I love. My Chiaogu 4-inch, and then the shorty set. I've got a shorty set of square majestic needles from Knit Picks, and they are nice. Then I have some just oddball tips. Mostly are Knitter's Pride or Knit Picks. And I have one mindful needle, which is trying to compete with Chiaogu. They are nice cords, though, and they are nice needles. And they're trying to compete with Chiaogu.
I love my Chiaogus.
Yeah, Chiaogus.
Did I say it right?
Chiaogu. Chiaogu.
It's hard.
I'm getting ready to call her Marlene. See, Marlene, we gotta have. Well, all 3 have to get together when you get to New Brunswick, and we'll have Marlene and Darlene. And
we will so mess her up.
And then me. I'm gonna put little name tags on you.
A, D, and M.
Oh. No, I'll put Marlene and Darlene so I get it straight.
But I like these too. These they're the
melodies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a post, and we'll see where everybody's needle preferences are, or their hook preferences. Now, I have an interchangeable Tunisian set as well as the straight Afghan hooks, and Denise, which I've talked about. Any of the companies I talk about, I really believe in them. They've got good customer support. Knit Picks. I'm a little disappointed in Chiaogu, though. I emailed them when I bought my set of 4-inch. Now you're talking a $200 set of needles. They can be up to $200 set of needles. Don't get me wrong, they're top needles. But for what I paid, and I also had the shorty set, but I didn't get my little rubber grippers.
Little heart.
It's a little rubber heart that says Chiaogu on it. I don't care about that. But you hold it when you're putting together your interchangeables. You put in the cord, and you put in your pin, and you tighten, and that's so your hand doesn't slip, because they're slippery needles. And I says, for what we invest in your product, and I told them, quality without a doubt, but you couldn't include the little gripper. I gotta buy it separately. Really?
Yeah, because I don't remember what set it was, but I got this little kit.
She got a kit with hers. I didn't
and a gripper came with it. But at Cricket Cove, right? At Cricket Cove, they had them for sale.
Yeah, because I had asked them to get them in, and they finally did. Because they had it set in for me last time I went, but somebody sold them to somebody else.
And they also had these. Oh, you want?
They have these. Cricket Cove has a bunch of these here. A company that makes these is Catrinkles. Okay, Catrinkles makes these. A lot of different ones. And this is the one she got.
You kind of see it.
Okay. And what this just gives you it's a knitting gauge swatch key. And it'll give you your yarn weight, and then how many knit stitches per inch, what size needle, needle size, both in the US and the millimeter size. They have a lot. I've got one with Kitchener stitch on it.
Yeah, they had a few different ones.
Yeah, I have one with Kitchener stitch, and another one that they even have a little one like that you can take and you can lay a piece of yarn in, and it will tell you your yarn weight. And Catrinkles has a lot of little things like that, and you'll hear a lot of podcasters. Welcome, Saf.
Hello.
Welcome in, Saf. Welcome in. But and they're just little gauge gap. But I keep my Kitchener stitch on one of my knitting bags that I use for socks. As many Kitchener stitches I've done, And I do the little, knit one off, purl one, stay. Purl one off, knit one, stay. I mean, it's in your head and stuff, but I still have to look at the Kitchener stitch.
Make a little song out of it.
Yep, and I have a bag that actually has the Kitchener stitch on the front of it. Okay, Vicki, we'll be here. We're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
But I am always look for little gadgets. Also, too, stuff that I put in the giveaways. And don't forget, 1K. If I get 1K by my 3-year anniversary, that should be a fun celebration. Thinking about possibly doing like a 4-hour live or something with games and giveaways during the live.
That's one of our normal conversations.
Yeah.
Chat.
Darlene and I have been known to be on the phone until 2 o'clock in the morning, video chatting, talking yarn talk. And I've got to say, my hubby will sit there while we're knitting. We went outside. Most of the time we're in the craft room here when we are knitting, when we haven't been running around, because my sister-in-law's cat, Gemma,
Whack me in the head.
the heathen. I call her Damien. If anybody's seen The Omen, you know what Damien means. But he'll sit there right along, and I'll be working on something, and he'll look at a comment or something like that. And I'll ask him, honey, I'm ripping out. I made a mistake. What do we call that? And he'll say he don't know, but he knows. I'm frogging. But him and wool, everything's wool.
Yeah.
And be proud of me. I didn't spend anything at Cricket Cove.
You
yesterday.
almost did.
I almost did.
But I got to figure.
Welcome in, Joanne. Welcome in.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome in, my dear. Welcome in. We're always glad to have people here. I don't care how many people come for the chat. There's one person or 20 people. I don't care. We have fun. I do the lives more so now because if I don't get a chance to actually sit down and do a video, do the editing, do the uploading, the description box, and all the links and everything's got to go in, then at least with the live, you guys know, hey, I'm still here. I'm still breathing.
It looks amazing. You do.
I don't think so. Hopefully, get some more footage on the ferry. Me working. Love my job. I get tired. My feet hurt. But I love my job. I do enjoy it. And tourist season's coming, so yeah, we're going to be really busy. We were busy last Sunday when I worked. We had a lot, mostly all full loads.
Luckily, like, how many times do I go on the ferry now, and it's been smooth? Like,
yeah,
the water's been like almost like glass.
Yeah, she's lucked out. She hasn't got any of the rough stuff yet.
Yesterday, though, like the rain yesterday. Oh my goodness.
Well, welcome, Deneen.
Hello.
Welcome. Oh, well, I'm thinking about it. One of our Fiber family members, both here and in the Yayas, has a channel. Okay, she just started her channel, and everybody needs to go over and subscribe. We all know Zara Tabasum.
Oh yeah.
Zara is in the live. She's always commenting. She posts in the Yayas, and she has a channel. It's called Think Crochet or Thinking Crochet. I got to look at my subscription list. Actually, Darlene's checking it out now. Everybody go over and subscribe because she hasn't gotten up the nerve yet to get on, like this, but she shows some beautiful, beautiful finished projects, and she shows because she's from India, and she shows some beautiful scenery footage from there, which I love to see where other people are from. So let's go over and show her. Yeah, Joanne, it's a good thing. The alternative, well, it could be better. But just show her some love. I was so happy to see that Lorraine from Chatteling Makes numbers finally broke 200. I was so happy for that. If I recommend a channel, I enjoy the channel. And I actually had recommended one to a few people that has nothing to do with crochet or knitting or anything like that. But I love his channel. I was researching mics and cameras and, video setups and stuff like that. But he also had another channel called The Healthy Life. And his name is Marcus I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name, but his name is Marcus. And I just happened to click on a video that said, "Who am I?" And I watched the video, and his story was amazing. And yeah, he was a good watch. He's a good watch, and he's great, positive, uplifting, which is what I like. We all know positive. That's I'm not about the negative.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do drama, and I don't do negativity. Absolutely not.
I can't see it under Think Crochet.
It does. I have it on my page here, so I'll find mine real quick. See what it is. So what is everybody working on currently? I'll make sure I give you guys the right name.
Or I could take it into the chat.
Yeah, there it is right there. It's called Think Crochet.
Think?
Yeah. Think Crochet. Diamond painting and crochet loveys. First overlay mosaic blanket. It's a beauty. Well, Joanne, go post it on the community tab of the YouTube channel, or you can go over to the Yayas if you're a member, and you can post there. I always love with everybody knows my overlay mosaic, because we all know that the mosaic master, Miss Courtney of Fiberfox Studios, is one of my favorite. A tunic, Marlene? Oh, for you?
Oh,
you're actually making something for you?
She is. How is it going? I know you had to frog a little bit. And then she's going to make one for her daughter.
Matching. I think diamond paint. Yeah, Vicky, the diamond. I've seen a lot of people doing diamond paint. I think I have enough on the go right now.
Seth is doing one now.
Yeah.
Set
up. Well, a lot of these channels, somebody asked about. I get emails from IntelliFluencer, and what it is they want to partner you up with different companies to promote their item, their service within your video, or maybe it's just a post to your social media, what have you. And sometimes they pay you, other times they send you a product, what have you. And then they send you their certain requirements. I haven't done it because they haven't sent or presented anything to me that I would do on my channel. I'm not going to, they want me to promote some websites and other stuff like that. But it has nothing to do with what this channel is about. So I don't believe in just for the sake of getting $50 or free products. I don't believe in doing that. So if they present to me from one of the yarn companies or anything that has to do with our crafts that we do, little tools, gadgets, yarn, which I really don't need any more of, but stuff like that, I have no problem. I present my designers that I use or that I have admired, the products that I use. Nothing is sponsored. That's coming from my opinion, you know, what I think. And there's no compensation. I mean, I've had some message me like, "Thank you," and I said it's all my pleasure, because that's how we take care of each other. We promote. Awesome, Marlene. I can't wait to see Marlene. You know to post in the Yayas, right? Want to see it? Want to see it?
That's great.
But so it's been crazy. So be watching the community tab and the Yaya page for. I'm on Instagram too. I don't post like stuff like that really usually to Instagram because I haven't learned how to do the cross posting yet. For the auction that I'm going to do, it's probably going to be a live auction. I think it's we're talking live auction, and Darlene's going to be, even if she's in Nova Scotia, it's going to be helping me administer it, because it's going to be the funds will be for the channel. I mean, I'm upfront and honest about that. It's not going to any charity. It's not going to anything, you know, it's for the channel. And it's going to be for the shipping for the Podarchery celebration.
Notice that you've been buying so much equipment also, like to...
I have invested. I had gotten a new camcorder. I got the new mic and the setup.
And you say you want to get a different mic.
And I'm actually looking at some other mics, you know, for better setup, better quality audio. I know that everybody says the audio is good quality, but I'd like to have it consistently good. Well, I don't have to see if I get up here. I have to lower my voice. It gets very loud. I don't want to be sitting there with a mic in my mouth. Not attractive. It's not an attractive. But I've been buying equipment for what I do for the channel. Been researching cameras, camcorders, for making better tutorials, setups, so I can do better tutorials. I got to invest in a couple lights, or a nice light that can go down. I have an aught light and my desk lamp. If I turn the overhead light on to do a tutorial, shadows are really bad. But right now, I'm using my Nikon Coolpix, and sometimes I use my camcorder.
Hello, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Welcome in. And that's what I have right now. So far, everybody says the tutorials are good. By the way, my #1 video, which with over 1,400 views, is my simple early on tutorial for knit 2 together, yarn over. And it was a tutorial I did quickly to help Darlene when she was learning how to knit.
For the Fundy Bay shawl.
Yep, for the Fundy Bay shawl. So, you know, and that's my #1 watch video. And it's not a very long video.
I'm trying to get her to let me take her pictures with her makes, because we're having a beautiful day today, nice and sunny.
Who out there, raise your hand if you want to put a wool sweater on in sunshine.
But it's you, and you like the heat.
Not putting a sweater on, I don't. I dress appropriately for the weather. Yesterday I had a t-shirt on because it needed sleeves because I was cold. Besides that, you need to hide these bat wings. My bat wings.
I think I have bigger ones.
These, I'm also 61 years old. Our skin is not what it used to be. There we go. I'll get the duct tape and we'll duct tape it up.
Oh, did you see that muscle?
Oh, that.
Whoa, that was hard.
But yeah. But no. So that's why we decided to come on and do a live today. Because it really is. Darlene's here visiting, and I don't want to take a lot of time away. Like yesterday I had to edit. She shot a picture of me while I was doing it. I had to edit.
Yeah, put it on Facebook.
I put it in the yayas. Soar with wings. Exactly. And I put up the LML video, did the final edit on it, got a description box, all the information, so got that up, and it's already set for the premiere. The only thing I've got to go in and do is change my thumbnail, and I have a little clip that I did that'll be put up because it'll show the upcoming premiere of the video. So I've got to go in and just finish tweaking that part of it. The video itself, the interview is done, and that's up. It's finished. It's edited. It got the approval from Laura. My next interview in line is Kelly from Darn Yarn, and I'll be getting with her towards the end of this month because I emailed her, and she will have time at the end of the month for me to do the interview with her, and then that one will go towards the end of July.
She is such a sweetheart. Whenever she delivers yarn, like I buy yarn, and within a few hours, it's at my door. She's at my door.
Yep.
And we're always chatting for at least 10, 20 minutes. And
she is a member of the Yayas. So, show a little up. I went over, bought a few things. I showed you my Happy Mail that I bought. I'm kind of on a budget right now. And I have been pretty good. Although, why? Because I'm getting supplied with yarn, and then I've got to go pick up yarn. And I'm going to put a post both in Facebook and on the community tab. Like I said, this yarn I'm going to go through it, check it out, and set it in like a group for those that are into charity, crocheting, and knitting.
I've never done a charity item.
I do. I've done a lot.
But like the hospital in Halifax is looking for donations, like blankets and that.
Well, that's
for them to be able to keep.
Yeah.
Like I imagine that's what charity would be.
That's what it is. A lot of different. There are all kind of different charity groups. You can check with your churches, your shelters. You know, usually a domestic shelter. Depending if you're in the States. And another big one is the animal shelters need things for the puppies and the kitties. Make little mats for them. What's that stand for, Vicki?
Oh, I think she means back.
Oh, you're back. Okay.
She just did an extra letter.
So, and because I've done, like I did, there's a place in St. John that distributes hats to the homeless, and then they sent some, and then to the Women's Baptist missionaries, I sent a box of hats and scarves, both adult, children, and infants, to the DR, the Dominican Republic, that they needed. So they put calls out, and if you go on to like FB and that, or just Google charity organizations or donations for charity organizations. Old folks' homes love to get lap gans, wheelchair, walker bags, and stuff like that. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Some of the simplest patterns. Because I'll tell you, I know I do what I do for the process. I love the process. I mean, I like seeing my finished project, but I do it for the process. And I get a lot of pleasure out of seeing somebody receive something I made, and this, like, here, this is for you.
Oh, definitely. That like just warms my heart.
It does. And sometimes, like, we have a mitten tree here on the island and stuff we do for kids that may not get a Christmas gift. And so we knit mittens and socks and hats and stuff for crochet. Most everybody here knits. I'm one of the few crocheters. And that's their Christmas present. Can you imagine that? I mean, that's all that kid's going to get for Christmas. So it's a good feeling, and it's a good thing to do. It's paying it forward. You know, there, but for the grace of God go I. I have a roof over my head, food on my table. Okay, I have a home. There's a lot of people out there with a lot less, especially over the last few years. There's a lot of people in need.
Is New Brunswick part of like the Christmas Daddies?
No, I don't.
Like in Nova Scotia, every year, CTV News, they get a bunch of people that come together, like artists and that. I think we've even had like some soap stars. They would come and they donate different items, and that's what it's for. It's for children at Christmas time, that they buy them gifts and that otherwise would not get them.
Well, that's just it. I mean, and it's a nice thing to do. And like I said, I have no problem sending some yarn to people that want to do that. Disclaimer: if you are out of Canada or the U.S., maybe you could help a little bit with the shipping. Only because, like I said, you guys all know how many packages I mailed out, and there's 3 back here that are going out Friday. Those were to the people that won the booster, stuff like that. Those are going out. Those 3 there, plus I have an Advent box. I mean, Happy Meal Advent package to Miss Christina. And then, of course, I have my Advent box I'm doing. And then we had the Potiversary coming up. So I'll be getting paid on my commission socks. That's $50 that's going into that jar over there. That's like the craft room cash box. I was saving for a hook, but I decided I'm not going to spend money on another hook. I'm going to put the money in there for the channel.
Oh, I should maybe show that one.
Yeah, she's going to show you something. I'm going to take a step out. I have to go to the little girl's room. I'm leaving you, Darlene, but she's going to show you a really pretty hook.
I just need to dig it out.
No, I need to do this one. Oh, you got to tighten it out.
It's a little tight in here, yes.
No, you're not coming in.
That's the cat she's talking to.
No.
I broke down and I bought a Nelson Wood. It may be my only one. I'm not too sure. But it is so pretty. It's like, if you know me, my favorite color is purple. So, I got this. You can see that okay. It's a 4mm, which is one of my favorite hooks for amigurumis. So it's a G hook. And he does some beautiful work. Beautiful work. But it might be my only one, considering the cost of them. I have not tried it yet. But yeah. So, I can't believe I've told myself before I would never spend that kind of money on one hook. Although knitting needles are a different thing. I love those. So, but yeah, how's the weather where everybody is? Like yesterday, we got soaked. Yeah, it is definitely a splurge. It definitely is. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying it. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Like it is, looks a little thin around the neck. But yeah, it should do the job. So long as I just made something I'm giving her tomorrow. And I used cotton, which was the first time I used cotton for an Ami. And you definitely need a clover, something more smooth than a wooden hook. Because Antoinette sent me a couple of those, what are they called? The Omni hooks. She sent me a couple of those. One 4mm. And it was wooden, and I tried that with the cotton, and it was too stiff. But I usually use acrylic, but for some reason I use cotton. It is a lot cleaner. It doesn't have the fuzzies and everything, but I'm sure she'll like it. It's nothing big, but just like a thank you. And if she rewatches this, she'll have it by the time she sees that. So it's okay if I tell you guys, right? Shh, don't say anything. But yeah, like I mentioned, like I'm working on my husband's sweater, and this is the back of it. So I think it's turning out really nice. I can't wait until it's done. It's almost like a mindless thing now to work on this. It's like you yarn over in the front, 3 knits. So all you have to do is like 1, 2, 3. I can count that high. And then I'm trying to, Kelly, the one that Antoinette is going to interview, she, on her website is called Darn Yarn. And if you're on their mailing list, it's the first time I saw it, but she gave, I don't know if you might be able to find this on, I'm not sure, maybe Etsy or Ravelry, but it's a slip. I'm trying to do that. She gave it away for free. I'm not sure if it's a paid for pattern or not, but I just thought it was really pretty. And I actually sent one to Marlene and one to Antoinette. And I'm doing it in this here. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of the yarn, but this is what it looks like. It's so pretty, and it looks like it's just so So nice for like the summer and
I gotta
that.
squeeze my fat butt in.
Whatever.
I'm back. I was outside for a minute. It's really nice outside.
You didn't hear anything, did you?
I can't hear it. I couldn't hear it.
Okay.
The window is open.
But nobody's going to say anything about what I was saying.
40 Celsius. Oh, Joanne, that's right up my alley. Oh, another Canadian. Another Canadian. We've got
Toronto.
Yep, Toronto. We got Toronto in the house, and Marlene's coming back to. She's a New Brunswicker, and I checked. My citizenship papers are still in the process, so you guys will all know because I'll be on here, woohoo, woohoo, and I'll be showing you my certificate that I'm a Canadian now, full-fledged Canadian.
That's a party.
Yeah, party, party. And also, oh yeah, I got some news too. We've talked about retreats in the past. Well, on the island, we used to have a place. We have a place now called Deer Island Inn. Well, it's been sold, but she also owns another property across the road, or down the road and across the road. And she's going to be putting in a like quote conference center, but it's an old big mansion house, and it's got a gatehouse and all stuff. And she's going to be putting a sauna, a spa, where you can go with like a sauna, hot tub, stuff like that. And she's gonna be putting these like little domes. They call it up here, they call it glamping. That you can come for a weekend and go camping. And she also has a room, it's a conference room that people have already been inquiring about retreats. And one of them was a knitter's retreat. So I'm thinking, we could have a retreat on the island. Now, mind you, when you come here, Darlene's staying at the 45th parallel, which if anybody doesn't know what the 45th parallel is, we have the distinction of being the halfway point between the equator and the Arctic Circle. Right here on Deer Island, we fall on the 45th parallel. So where that's located is
throw a rock in you.
Yeah, it's right up my house. It's nothing fancy. It's very rustic. It's there's no TVs in the room. There's no telephones in the room. But it's very affordable.
They do have Wi-Fi.
Yep, they have Wi-Fi, and it's very affordable. We also have a few B&Bs on the island, and we also have the Deer Island Campground.
And you can come to Antoinette's for breakfast.
Yeah, we can have breakfast here, and I'm still working on my guest room isn't done yet, but maybe in the future we could do a knitting crochet retreat.
Hey, you mentioned that before. That would be amazing.
Here on the island. And again, we could plan it, do it on like a long weekend, like a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And mine won't be on the level that like, they have these there's retreats you hear talk about, or what Crystal did. But ours will be a very toned down, very relaxed, just getting away from it all, just to fellowship with fellow knitters and crocheters and fiber enthusiasts. And I could take you, we could make a trip to like maybe go to
Cricket Cove,
the local yarn shop, and a little longer up to Briggs and Little, which is the oldest woolen mill in North America, still owned by the family, still working. It's a Canadian company, Canadian wool, and they have upped their game on their types of wool. It used to just be their Tuffy, Heritage, and Regal, which are all 100% wool and varying degrees of. But even the Tuffy, which is what I use for socks, if you soak it in wool wash and I put just a hair of steam to it, not much because you'll felt it, softens it up enough that you can wear it. Oh, I don't care if I'm in screen. There's better things to look at. I could show you my yarn closet. It's scary right now. It's actually bigger than what it looks on camera.
It is.
It's a big.
I was surprised. I thought it was just a normal closet, but it's actually a walk-in.
It's a walk-in closet. It's I think almost 5 feet deep. It's a big walk-in closet.
I could lay in it.
Yeah, she could. She's short. She's vertically challenged. But that's something that I'm excited about. Actually, I'm helping her try to pick out a name for it for the new business. So so that's a possibility in the future. Plan it in the summertime here.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have activities down at the point this weekend or next weekend, or the weekend of July 2nd. They are doing a washer toss. But we do things down there. They have music. We have barbecues. We have a big thing for Canada Day, a huge thing for Canada Day. We have Christmas in July, which the kids love. We actually bring in snow for the kids.
Yeah, that's what we thought. We thought I'd come here and we would do a lot of knitting and that. We haven't really done much.
Well, unfortunately, it's my life is a little on the Catawampa side sometimes. Having to run to the mainland. Like tomorrow, we're going to the mainland. It's payday. I've got to pick up some milk, potatoes, stuff like that. And we're going to take Cubby to brunch at the Irving Big Stop because they got really good breakfasts there. And Darlene was so sweet last night. She bought supper for hubby and my sister-in-law because I don't do fish.
But she could have got something else.
No, I had stuff leftovers. I cooked dinner. Monday night I cooked supper.
Okay.
And tonight I'm making stuffed cabbage casserole for supper.
That sounds yummy.
For supper. I cooked the cabbage last night, so I'll get that done this afternoon. But just doing the laundry, the normal things in my life.
Well, yeah, you don't want to like disturb what you do
normally. It's not that. It's just with the way my work schedule's been lately. When I work, I don't do much. I mean, I do my knitting and crocheting. I take it with me.
You got to do it when you can.
Yeah, but that's something. Yeah, and exactly, Marlene. Just to sit around, relax with other. And I can't say just women because I do have a couple men that are actually Fiber family members. Gary from Urban Yarns is actually a Fiber family member. He joined last year, I think, or the year before. But so and there's a couple other in there. Max Raider is also subscribed, which surprised me. But there's a lot of knitters and crocheters. It's all over. I know people from out of the country couldn't do it. I know that's hard, but from the States or up here in Canada.
Unless you're in Maine, because that's right there.
Well, yeah, Maine. Yeah, Maine's right. If you could take a boat from Maine over here,
you can see it.
I can throw.
It's pretty close.
I can throw a rock and hit Eastport, Maine, but I'm here in Canada.
And yeah, one thing that freaked me out is if you come here, your phones will go back an hour.
Yeah.
My phone says it's 11:06, but her time is 12:08.
You look into the U.S. towers. Our cells are, hubby, Barb, and I. Our cells have what's called a border block on it, which keeps our phones from roaming over to the States. Again, it's Deer Island. You come here, don't expect big city amenities. Plain and simple.
No.
We do have a couple little stores in the island, but they close 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock. We do have a gas pump on the island. I used to be the only gas pump, but I closed my store, so they took the tank, they took everything. Bye-bye. Which was the beginning of my healing and getting healthy again. I'm on a healthy kick here. I want to get healthy. I'm actually watching Marcus a lot to learn about eating this. I was listening to it, and we were sitting here knitting, and I just put it on in the background, and I actually looked up to see what kind of food he was eating, because this man is 60 years old, and you would think he was in his 30s.
He does look young.
He looks great, and his girlfriend, Cara, same age, and oh my heavens. Does she work at it? Yes, she does. She does a lot of work out now. But as far as eating healthy, so I'm not a big meat eater. I can do without meat. I don't have to have meat. Give me vegetables, salads, stuff like that. I'm happy. I'm not a big eater. Can't tell. I do have my fluff. I have my fluff.
But fluff is okay.
Yes, of course fluff is okay.
You don't have a pillow, though.
No.
I need to get rid of my pillow.
No. Love yourself for who you are. Love yourself for who you are as you are. It's the way you were made. Be comfortable in your own skin. I believe in just being you. If I tell people, just do you. I do me, and there's nothing. You're not gonna get anything different from except me. You're just gonna get me.
Yes, like we've been together since Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Today's Wednesday. She's like she is all the time. This is her.
Yeah, a little on a nut job. Okay, a little disconnected from reality.
Her Warren says things like, "They're the same."
Yeah, we have a lot. We have a lot in common. We do it. We think a lot alike, and it's the thing about this YT adventure and the IS is you make some lasting friendships and you develop bonds with people you never would have met had it not been for the internet. So the internet does have good things.
Yeah.
It's not always bad. And my philosophy, my mantra is I do not dwell on drama. I don't do drama. I do not dwell on negativity. I truly believe that if all you do is negative in, it's going to be negative out. Don't want to be around it, don't deal with it. I love my family. I deal with them from afar because there's just too much drama. Positive in, positive out. And don't get me wrong, we all have days where there's negativity around us, but it's what you do to get away from it. I knit, I crochet, I find something positive, and that's what I concentrate. I'll go look out the window and sit on the deck and just watch the water.
Oh, last night we were in here and you went out to do something.
The deer.
And then I went out to get water or something. And you said the deer are back there. There's 2 deer. I got a video of them. They were pretty darn close. She was throwing carrots out, and they kept walking closer and closer to get the carrots. And
I'm working on getting
it
them
was
to
amazing.
eat, getting them to eat from my hand because we do have a lot of deer on the island that will eat right out of your hand. But it's a long process to get them
They're so beautiful.
to trust. Yeah, they are. They look up at you. It's like, and we have had 1 baby born we've seen, and we have quite a few pregnant does still that haven't fawned. So
I think they do a couple of times a year, don't they?
they will. They have up until August. They can fawn until August. So we're hoping we get some more. Because last year we had 2 sets of twins born, so we watched them grow. The one we saw last week, it was either it was the day it was born or the day after because it still hadn't got comfortable with its legs because it was trying to walk, follow mommy, and it was,
Oh, and one of them has a hurt leg.
Yeah, there is one we have. I'm keeping an eye on it. I don't want it to suffer. Whether it was hit by a car or it jumped, it broke a leg, whatever, but its left rear leg kicks out when it's walking, and I just don't want it to be in pain. I don't like seeing animals in pain or suffering. I don't. My husband is a hunter. Yes, I have deer meat in my freezer. And do I eat it? No. Have I tried it?
Either.
I've tried it. I put it in my mouth. I mixed half deer burger with hamburger, sirloin, and seasoned it and made burgers. And my husband says, you'll not be able to tell the difference. Yes, I could.
Your brain knows.
My brain knows, but I put it in and I could not even swallow. My stomach revolted immediately. So nope, I still don't eat deer meat.
It'd be different if he made it and didn't tell you.
I would know. I can tell the difference. There is a distinct difference from deer burger and hamburger, even mixed. There is a distinct difference. And I've got a good palate. I like to cook. But no. So nope. So we're and I'm also thinking about I'm going to contact a designer about a crochet along. There's a couple designers. I was showing Darlene some of them. Marlene, yeah, Marlene, you're here. You're here whether you know it or not. I was about doing and it'd be a simple crochet. It would be something simple, like a top or something. But there's a couple designers that their patterns are awesome. I've done them or read them or have them, and just it's fun doing crochet alongs and knit alongs because I enjoy it. Zog was doing. We were doing the knit along with the Peyton's cable sweater, honeycomb cable sweater. There are so many errors in the pattern. A friend of mine did it, and she said, "Save yourself some aggravation. Find a new pattern." So I did, and I cast it on for hubby's fisherman sweater, and it was in a pile of patterns that I had got, and I'll show it to you when I do a whips video. That is the sweater.
That is nice. Because we were going to do the Peyton one.
So, and this one here can actually be done in chunky or worsted. I'm doing a worsted weight in Line Brand Pounded Love, which you guys have heard is not my favorite yarn to work with because it does split. But I actually am making progress. I redid my dragon head on my first amigurumi. I think it's here somewhere. I redid my dragon head. Darlene helped me, so I redid my dragon head. Oops. There she is. I've got to put the eyelashes on her.
Here's mine.
And here's her head. She's doing hers and showing the ball. Mine's in whatever I have. There's the.
Can't really see my. Oh,
hers is really dark. But there is the dragons. It's really hard to win this camera here. Getting used to it. So those are the dragons.
You can see it on the big screen.
Now the first one I did, the head was too big because my stitches were too loose. So I learned. I made it, but with this amigurumi, it hurts my hands. The little needles, but working on it. So I redid that. So we have been getting some things done. Well,
you showed me something with that shawl.
Yeah, I taught. Yeah, I got her tab cast on. My priestess coat is now in process, so I will be working on it. She helped me through because she had already done it, so I was able to work through where I was stuck. So working on that. I went over, and actually I don't have as many whips as I thought I did. The 4 blankets don't count, and neither do the socks. They don't count. So I only have 5 whips works in progress. So that's not too bad, and they're going to get done. The blankets ongoing. We all know, anybody that does a blanket, that it's a big project and it's a time project. Especially if you're doing, say, one that has 128 motifs that you've got to do before you can even make the blanket.
Oh yeah, I'd like to see what those are like in person.
Yeah, I'll show you. It's under there, underneath my table. You guys can't see this.
It's not as bad as she says.
Yeah, this room's a wreck.
There's space
under my table. I have totes and bins and what have you. They have all my projects in it. And then behind me, I have like a little footstool, not footstool, but an ottoman that is wicker. And inside it, I have some of my projects that works in progress. My Alaska hat, which will be later on this summer, that's something like I'll go outside and work on because the black yarn, it's dark. It's really hard to see, especially when you're knitting with like 3mm needles. They're really tiny, and it's color work. My wyvern shawl, which the only thing I've done was cast it on, so that's kind of a future project. And then, of course, my teardrop afghans, and no, it's underneath there, but they're shoved underneath my table. And yeah, plus I have the other ottoman that has all of the prizes for the giveaways in it, plus Advent stuff. So
that's the American flag one.
Yeah, it's an American flag one, and it's Americana motif. But I can't open it because I got Advent stuff in it. She's one of the Advent boxes, and Lisa.
I didn't know that. I could have looked in that when you were in here.
Christina knew. Because I'll know this.
Did you call me Christina?
No, I said I have to do Christina and Lisa, the 3 Advent boxes, because they're going to be going out in several shipments. Make it easier, spreading it out over. They just can't open it until Christmas. So.
Yeah, it's been great because I helped you with things, which I didn't think I could do that.
I knew you could because you've done it.
And you helped me with things.
Yep, and
it's awesome.
It's and like I said, do a retreat. We could all get together and do that. You have a fabulous day, Joanne. Yep, she just left. I just saw that. You have a wonderful day, and I hope you have that lovely weather in Toronto. Send it this way. Send it this way. And then I'll send it on to Nova Scotia.
It looks like I might be going home in rain. I came in rain. I'll leave in rain.
Yeah, but at least we got one nice day here. The pool's open, but no, I haven't been in it because 1, it's too cold. 2, gotta get the ladder in. So hopefully soon in the next week I can get in the pool, get it open, and relax.
So I'm saying up to 20 tomorrow.
That's not too bad. Tomorrow may not be too bad either. So tomorrow's brunch day.
Go to the big stop.
But yesterday, did you show them
my hook or my hook?
And if you saw in the pictures on Yaya, she also bought a Swift, which I'll be going to go get one of those. I do have one Swift, but I'll have both Swifts.
Oh, and I bought that thing on.
She bought the Knitter's Pride Mega Ball Winder.
Yeah, that was a good deal.
She got it actually less than what I paid for mine, and mine was a good deal when I bought it because they were going for over $200. Now I think some of them are up to $300. You just have to search. You have to look for the deals. Never pay retail for anything. I don't believe in retail.
Unless it's yarn, that beautiful, beautiful yarn.
I just, it's beautiful. The yarn she bought is beautiful. It really is. But
I did get a deal on that there one.
She got a deal on the Shibui, which, I mean, I know my yarns as far as I know the high-end yarns, the indie dyed yarns, and all this. I do know them because I watch a lot of different podcasts. I have a lot of yarn. Yarn that I bought, yarn that has been gifted to me.
I didn't need it, but
it is
who
gorgeous.
does, right?
It is gorgeous. It's really gorgeous. They had one there. It was made out of llama. Oh my God, was it?
Never tried. Someday I'll try llama, but it is like so soft.
It was so soft.
The yarn there, and then there was another one there, but it was like $58 a hank.
That was silk.
Oh my goodness, it was like so sparkly. It was like the night sky.
Literally, we were picking up yarn and we were just petting it.
Yep. We were there petting the yarn.
Welcome in, Suzanne. Welcome in. We have another Canadian
Hello.
Here. We're just talking about the trip to Cricket Cove yesterday, but the yarn, yeah, I mean, and she didn't realize how big the store was. Oh no, there's a whole other section back there.
Yeah, I thought we were like coming around to like the end, and she goes, and then I saw an opening.
Oh, love that, Lisa. Send it this way. Send it this way. Send it this way.
No.
Yes. No. Yes. 84 degrees at 10:22 in the morning. I'd be in the pool.
You can stop at New Brunswick.
I don't care. Just
don't bring it past New Brunswick.
Send it this way. Send it towards the 45th parallel. It's where the halfway point between the equator and the Arctic Circle. Isn't that? And our other claim to fame is the Old South, the largest whirlpool in the Western Hemisphere. That's down at the Darlene point. I'll take down and show you that.
Oh yeah.
When I had her down there.
Can you see from the shore?
Yeah. Depends when the tide's running too, though, how big it is. But you can see.
Oh, we can like check.
You can see. You can see the counterclockwise.
Because I haven't been able to take pictures.
No, it's because we've had rain. We're gonna go out and do a little work. I have to go to the store and get the stuff in my clothesline because the cement's definitely dry by now, and get my clothesline hung up because I love my sheets on the line. And then we go run down, pick up that bag of yarn, and like I said, I'm gonna put a post up on the Yayas and on the community tab to let you know what it's about. But be thinking if you want to do charity knitting or crochet, and we'll gladly. But you know what I do have to do? I have to draw 3. I'm gonna get Alexa to give me 3 numbers.
Oh,
hold on, Alexa. Go to sleep. I talked to her. See, I don't.
He said the name and it lit up.
I have one in my bedroom and I have one here in the craft room, and I specifically put that in here for the outside hashtag outside your comfort zone draws that we do. And today we are going to do an in the live because it really doesn't matter when I do it, and I'll make a note and I'll post in the group. If you're not in the group, go join. Yayas, go to Facebook or go to my, just go to Yayas under groups and Yarny Yayas and just ask to join in. Darlene or I'll approve you. And then just type in hashtag outside your comfort zone once you get to the group, and it's going to bring up all the entries. Right now, I have 84 on the list right now. There's a couple more that were added that I'll have to add to it. But we're going to draw for these from these 84 numbers. And usually what I started doing is I'm doing a pattern. Now, you get to pick a pattern. But this particular one is going to be specifically Mary Maxim because they're having a sale on patterns. I did look at them. They've got some beautiful patterns from 99 cents, and they were like up to $1.99.
Oh.
And how I'm going to do it is if you pick a 99-cent pattern, you get to pick 2 99-cent patterns, or you pick a $1.99 pattern, and I will buy them and email them to you.
That's so nice, Lisa. She makes blankets.
Okay, Lisa, that's great. Then be watching for the post. Because, like I said, this yarn that was being donated to me, I thought the best way to pay it forward would be to gift it and share it out to people
Yeah.
that do charity knitting.
Make
And
blankets
crocheting.
for people.
Yeah. Well, I've had people on the island that wanted to do a knit night up at the store and that, but things keep changing.
Work.
And to do charity, and because I told them I'd like to do projects where we give back to the community, give back to those less fortunate with our craft. So, and I have plenty of acrylic yarn that I could have used, and I have extra hooks and stuff like that. My knitting needles I'm a little fussy about. Those I'm pretty fussy about. I've just about gotten rid of all my straights except for the ones that were gifted to me, which I do use, and I have to look back who gifted them to me because it was the same did my July. And if you're in the room, please let me know. But I have to look because my memory is about as long as my finger.
My name is
Mud. If I don't get this draw done, so what I'm doing is I'm going to ask her to pick 3 numbers, and we're going to do the patterns. And like I said, but you only have until the 17th, early the 17th, because that's when the sale ends the 17th from Mary Maxim, and I'll put the link. I'll put the link in there too, so you can go and search Mary Maxim because it's marymaxim.ca that I get mine from because it's in Canadian money. So here we go. Alexa, give me a number between 1 and 85.
Here's a number between 1 and 85. It's 11.
11. Lucky number 11.
Because sometimes some of these might have been called, then I have to have her draw another one. This one hasn't been called. She's not here, but I see her in the group posting now and then. Is Kathy Gerns Gill, and she's a member.
Congratulations!
So congratulations, Kathy. I'm going to put down, because we got to cross this one off.
What did she make?
Yes, it was for a crochet top she made.
Oh, okay.
I put down what your project is that you show a picture of. So she's the first winner. So we're going to do a second one. And I'll get in touch with all of these people. I always do usually message them or email them that they've won. And this is what I need you to do. So on to the next one. Alexa, give me a number between 1 and 85.
Here's a number between 1 and 85. It's 21.
21.
21 is Teresa Moretti.
Congratulations, Teresa.
And hers was an Afghan that she did.
Hello, Zara.
Welcome, Zara. Were your ears burning? We were talking about you earlier. I was telling everybody that you now have a channel, Think Crochet. I told everybody to go over to check it out.
I tried to go into Think Crochet, and I can't see it. Can you type in what it is, please?
Use a way to do it. Okay.
You are so smart.
Now, for the third one and final. Alexa, give me a number between 1 and 85.
Here's a number between 1 and 85. It's
56.
Lorraine Chatelaine for one of the rosaries that she made.
Oh, congratulations,
So
Lorraine.
56, and that's Lorraine.
Yay!
Yes, she did a beautiful rosary. Oh, Zara. Anytime, Zara. Anytime, dear. So that's this draw for hashtag outside your comfort zone. And the entries are still coming. And really, it's just an ongoing hashtag to share our items. But by putting the hashtag in your little description up there, get you on the list and a chance to win a pattern. And sometimes I do give away little tiny pouches of happy something, stitch markers, tea, whatever. Sometimes I do that too. So I will be putting this on the community tab and also on the Facebook group, because they only have until the 17th to go pick their patterns up. I was looking at some of the patterns. Mary Maxim has some great patterns, and she's got a lot of vintage patterns that are timeless in their designs. And I do a lot with Mary Maxim. I think actually Mary Maxim's under advertised. You know, Hobie's up there, and everybody does ice yarns and Hirschners. Of course, I like Hirschners. Premier and Joann's don't get my business. My premier yarn comes from AberdeenWools.ca. Amanda and Heather, very good company. Darnyarn.ca, good company. Kelly and Alan. Yes, I do like to promote my Canadian. I was just talking, Zara, how you have a channel now. You're not.
Yeah, I was separating the words.
No, you have to put them together when you do a YouTube channel.
That's what my.
Zara, I was just telling him how you have a channel now, and I've been over there and I've watched your videos. You're not quite ready to come on camera, but you show some beautiful finished projects in countryside, stuff like that. So, I was just telling him, go check it out.
I just subscribed.
Yep. Darlene just subscribed. So there you go. And when I do a shout out video, of course, you'll be on the list. I try to support the younger channel. I don't call them smaller channels. I call them younger channels. I call them younger channels. I have my own vocabulary. So I honor my giveaways, not giveaways, because it's really not a giveaway. It's a gift. You're giving a gift to somebody for taking the time to come listen to me go blah, 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 blah. Babble on. I babble on. And sometimes I do have to apologize in advance. There are times I'm showing you guys stuff in finished projects and you know, works in progress that I showed in a previous video. I just happen to notice it when I'm going through checking my comments and stuff and commenting back or answering questions, which I do. I promise you, I read every comment that is posted, whether it's Facebook, but it might take me time to get to it. But I will heart and thumbs up. And then if there's a question asked or something I need to comment back on, I go back. And I have actually gone back months because I might have missed one. And I will sit there in front of the computer for a couple of hours and I will scroll through comments. And I check the, because sometimes YouTube will hide comments. They'll hold them for review. So then I've got to go back and I check on that to see, you know, if there's any that were held for review. That usually happens around giveaways.
Also, like, going back is good because somebody new could go back and watch your videos.
If they comment, I get... Thank you, Suzanne. I love all you guys. I do. I have the best fiber family. And whether I hit 1,000 or not, I don't care. Because of my 1,000, there are about 50 of you that are here all the time and comment and watch and participate. And yes.
It's like a close-knit family.
It is. I get so excited. Am I recording some pics videos with you? Not yet, but we are going to try to get out today. It has been raining here.
Yesterday we had our second shower.
I
scared her so bad.
Yeah, yesterday we were on the mainland because we were going to Cricket Cove. Okay. We went to Timmy's with hubby in the morning. I mean, we caught the 9 o'clock ferry over to the mainland, went to Timmy's to have a little quick breakfast and some coffee. Hubby was going to get gas, but decided to wait until this Thursday to hopefully the price will come down. But he filled up. He filled up anyways, $146. Oh, that hurt. But anyways, that's nothing we want to talk about. So her and I went to Cricket Cove. Coming back, I had to stop at the Irving to get some refills for my vape sticks. You guys all know that I am using this to help not smoke. Do I smoke? Once in a while. I'm not going to.
And only a couple puffs.
Yeah, I waste more than I do. You think the cost of them, but I very seldom. This is what I do. And this is 3 months. So, and I hardly smoke. So, we stopped at the Irving and she wanted to get some orange juice. The buckets were coming down
on my side.
because the wind was blowing this way. So I was soaked. Got out. I got soaked. This one really got soaked and then proceeded to almost fall because she had on Crocs and her feet slid in them. And yeah.
Almost slipped out of them like sideways. Like I almost ended down on the asphalt.
Yeah. So that's what, yeah, it was rough. We had so we haven't really had any weather to really get some good pictures. She wants to get some on the ferry. She got some footage of the deer that she put up onto.
No, I didn't put those.
She's going to put some footage from.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask you actually if it's okay to put
That's
those
fine.
up on Facebook.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
I don't care. I'm pretty liberal when it comes to what's posted in REIs.
I'll put those on later.
Yep. And she posted a picture of me when I was working on editing the LML interview.
Had to prove I was here.
Yeah, well. And that's why we decided to do the live. Because we're both here. It's a really nice day though, so we're going to get outside in a little while. Like I said, we got to take a ride down, pick that yarn up for the charity knitting and crocheting. And again, like I said, I'll put the post up on the when I finish all this, and once it uploads, then I can go into the description box and put what it's all about, and feel more than welcome to say, yeah, I'd like some. And then just let me, and I'll say, just let me know the kind of charity that you're doing. You don't have to give me a name of a charity. Just, hey, I like to knit or crochet for, baby hats for the hospital, or I like to knit and crochet lap gowns or fiddle muffs for the old folks home or veterans, stuff like that. Thank you, Zara. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been 3 years in the making.
Yeah.
In fact, we got out when it was raining to hug
It was raining when I came.
I met her at the ferry.
Gotta live in the pouring rain.
Yep, but I talked to her on her way down here so she wouldn't get lost. Like Deer Island's really hard to find. It isn't. It really isn't hard to find.
Well, I've been to Moncton, but my husband drove there.
Yep.
So, but yeah, past that point, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, but no, it's we've been having a lot of fun up late talking and just talking. I mean, we've had long chats on video chats which I've had with quite a few people. I've had. Well, Darlene said this was the first time she's ever been able to knit and crochet with a real person.
It is so different. It's amazing.
Because where she's at, there's no knitters or crocheters.
Yeah, my husband won't get into it.
And now I have my sister-in-law knits. I got her knitting again, but it's not the same enthusiasm to sit and talk about yarn and projects and designers and this and that. You've all heard me talk about Kathy. I'm hoping I can get to introduce Darlene to Kathy, but she's lobster fishing right now, so I don't know, because they're trying to get all they can get right now.
It'd be nice if we could do this an annual thing.
Yeah. Oh, I do an annual, no problem. Something that you actually, this is the christening of
the
beginnings. And the thing is, if we plan something annual that some people could look forward to, plan for, what have you. Just not for nothing, like Billy from Crafty Floridian, they're doing a Hookers of the High Seas cruise. Okay, Lisa, exactly. They're doing a cruise next March, I believe, and they're calling it the Hookers of the High Seas. She has a video all about it. I'm not.
Oh, my husband's a gamer too.
Yeah, I'm not much for cruises. Darlene,
I love cruises.
Well, there you go. You want to go on a cruise with a bunch of hookers?
With you, I'll go with you.
I get too seasick. Yes, I get seasick.
At the patch. I do too. I get those little. They look like little band-aids. Right behind your ear.
I'd rather do a retreat. I'd rather do a retreat where I'm not confined to a boat. I like where I am not restricted by my geography.
The only thing I was wondering, you go on those retreats, do you have to take your yarn? Do you get yarn? And how the heck are you going to get it back home?
Well, most of the time is you pack what you can in a suitcase. But like Crystal had her retreat, It wasn't a cruise, but she gave away boxes of yarn and stuff like that.
Mm.
I don't know about like Mikey from the Crochet Crowd, how he does his. I've seen them. Arnie and Carlos also do them. They're out of Norway. Love watching them too. They're beautiful knitters and crocheters, but I love watching them too. They're two of my favorite eccentric fiber enthusiasts to watch. But so you know, if any of you guys check with Billy, you know, watch the video, it'll tell you what the details are. But yeah, maybe if we make this an annual retreat, people that want to come, more than welcome. I had another Canadian podcaster who was heading to New Brunswick, asked how far it was from where I was at to where she was going to be, but it was too far of a distance and their time was very limited. So we were unable to hook up, but some other time we said we try to hook up.
Oh, I think I know who that is.
Yeah.
You mentioned it.
Yeah. So, you know, it would, you know, I would love to have it, and basically come as you are. We don't do anything fancy. Cook out on the deck, go swimming, knit, crochet, talk, eat. Go check out some yarn shopping. Yep, some yarn shopping. We can get down to the point. If somebody's coming from the States or Canada and wants to go camping and make a vacation out of it, we've got Deer Island Point, which is one of the most beautiful spots on the island.
Oh yeah, it is beautiful. Like the lookouts. Like it was like foggy and rainy when she drove me through there. That was my first day, Monday.
Yep.
But yeah, I can imagine what it's like.
It's really a nice spot. Yes, Suzanne. I looked at them. I haven't practiced that yet. I've just been practicing my continental. I can continental and pick and throw. I've got various styles that
I seem to go towards the continental.
Most
easier.
Most crocheters go towards the continental knitting.
Well, it's better too for my finger.
Yeah. But I'm always searching and researching and watching about a various array of subjects. A lot lately because I want to do better quality, better presentation of videos to you guys. I'm not going off into crazy land and doing with the music and this and all the fancy effects and stuff. One, that's not me. Two, I don't have the time.
Well, no, it took you a while to like do what you were doing yesterday with Laura's video.
Yeah. Marlene, I got 8 acres. Well, I've got 2 acres that you can camp on. And we're lawning all the way to the water. We're bringing 30 loads of fill in.
You might wake up to a deer at your door.
A deer at your door. A kitty cat, because I've got a lot of feral cats that keep any kind of probations.
I've not seen any of them.
No, we do have a couple moose currently on the island, and the occasional bear and occasional coyote. We do have those here. But we have no rats. We have no porcupines. And no raccoons.
Porcupines are so cute.
We don't have any of those here. But
They like to eat the clovers and that in our yard.
Yeah.
And same with the groundhogs.
And one thing that would have been really super cool to show all of you if we get that done a retreat. Unfortunately, one of the girls here has her little mini farm, had 2 alpacas, but they both have passed away.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
And they were great. I love going down to see them. They were so sweet. And they were so comical to watch. The one walked right in the house. I mean, they're really cute, but they both passed away. They got sick. She's got chickens and she does have dwarf goats, and they just had babies. She was actually in the house with one of the new babies. So that's something that maybe we can. Zara, they're gorgeous. Now, I'm from Pennsylvania in the States, and we were known for our whitetail deer. They're bigger than these ones.
Oh, are they?
Yes. And they were gorgeous. But these deer here are very beautiful too. It's their eyes. It reminds me of my puppy there, Bella, who was a whippet. And the only word I can use to describe their eyes, whether it be a deer or a whippet, is soulful. their eyes, you look into their eyes, and it's just soulful. That's the only way I can describe it. So
Yeah, and you would say some words, and they'd look right at us.
well, we talk to them all the time. I talk to my deer. I don't baby talk. I don't like baby talk coming out of a grown person. But yeah, I'll just, hey mama, or I'll say, hey beautiful. And I'll tell them they're so
like,
beautiful.
Yes.
And they look, and
Are you talking to me?
they're starting to come closer to the house. So, well, Marlene, you'll be back in New Brunswick before you know it.
And yesterday she kind of hit one in the head with a carrot, but it didn't go too far. It came right back.
Yeah, you can see in her video, I was breaking the carrots up in small pieces for them because they love the carrots, and I was throwing it to them and bringing them a little closer. And I threw the one and it tapped the one in the head. He kind of walked off a little bit, looked and like, idiot, and of course come back. That was my one that has the bad leg, but she got some video of it.
How about skunks?
No skunks on the island. Nope, no skunks.
We have a bear in our backyard.
Occasionally get a bear, they'll swim over. The moose, they'll swim over once in a while. Like I said, we had 2 on the island.
Well, that's in Nova Scotia, like at my house.
Yeah.
A bear.
And like I said, occasionally we'll get a bear here. We do, like I said, we do have coyotes. Some years are worse than others. You can sit here at night sometimes and hear them.
I think I could hear them last night.
Yeah.
Also, that guy with the car.
See, with this many people, we could do a Zoom. Maybe what we need to start doing once a month is doing a Zoom. I mean, we'll limit it to like 6 people, 7 people, where it's not on the channel here. So then when we're private, you can discuss what you want to discuss. We've done that a few times in the past, and we knitted and crocheted and talked. We were doing the topsy-turvy tri-stitch along, which nobody seems to have any interest in, but it's still there on the back burner. I haven't given up on it. We may just have to change it up a little bit and make it a little bit more appealing to other people so we can get a few people.
Yeah, you were thinking about maybe putting in some mosaic.
Yeah, well, it is coming. I am slowly but surely catching up on my channel-related video chats that I need to do. I have 2 that have to be done. Courtney from Piper Fox Studios and I are doing a collaboration. I designed some graphic blocks, and we are going to go through her mosaic charts, and we are going to pick out a bunch of to make a blanket, a block blanket, combining the graphic with mosaic, and it will be a crochet. It will be a cow. So we just haven't. I have to get with her, and she's been handling a lot down her way. There's some things going on she's had to handle, and then I have another video call that I have to make with Lisa, because Lisa has been helping me figure out things with StreamYard and my YouTube channel, and just kind of teach me some of the things that I don't know about. Don't have the time to sit there at the computer and go through it. I'm better on a computer than I am my phone. This here is great for texting and messaging and quickly uploading a quick video. But as far as administration of the channel and my emails and the group and...
Oh, yeah, you have to have a computer.
I use my computer. In fact, it'll be here this weekend. I ordered myself a keyboard for the computer because it's easy. Because I type fast.
And you ordered that screen thing, but it wasn't a screen I sent you.
Yeah. Here is an FYI warning. On Facebook, on Instagram, you will be seeing an advertisement, and it comes under must-have dual screen. And it shows you how it slides on the back of your laptop, and then it has 2, it opens up, and it has 2 1080p, and it shows 3 screens.
It's like what a gamer would use.
Yeah. So I ordered it. And no, I got a fan. So I emailed the shipper. They sent back a very lengthy email, very apologetic and what have you, and gave me these options. I'm going to show you. Okay, this is what I got.
I don't think that's a screen.
And I did email them. They want me to return this with tracking. They will reimburse me when they reimburse me, or I can have 40% off of this. Dude, and I don't use that term very often. And I was nice in the email, professional, but I got the message across. This is what they sent me.
Does it work?
About 50 cents. So I'm going to ship it back. I'm going to ship it back the cheapest way I can. They're going to reimburse me. Because I sent them another email. I said, really? Seriously? I said, it's a 50-cent piece of paper. You want me to send it back with ship it, with tracking? And then I asked, how long? It cost me, it was $40.19 US, which would have been about 62 Canadian.
Oh my goodness.
$62 piece of paper. So I sent it back, so I'm waiting for an answer from them. I said, seriously, you want me to send this back? And how long would it take once I shipped it before I got my refund to my card? I said, because here's the deal. I'm going to notify my credit card company. And my credit card company will refund me the whole thing. And then they'll go after them. But I'm giving them the chance. I try to give people the chance. Because when you go to file with your credit card company, you have to upload, how did you contact them? What was the response? Blah, blah, blah. All the details. And then, you upload emails, you upload pictures, whatever. Welcome, Susie. Oh, welcome, dear.
Hello.
So, yeah. So, buyer beware. And I have to say, there's been a couple things I've gotten that were right spot on. I bought a stainless steel bacon drippings little thing. And it had been on Facebook or Instagram, one or two. And, of course, I go and I check and I read comments and stuff. And I go and I check the company out. And spot on. Spot on.
But you got to watch the reviews and all that stuff also, because they could be bots.
Well, bots and also false reviews. So, but that's why I either pay with my credit card or PayPal. Both of them I have dealt with in the past, and they have refunded my money because the customer was either not returning any emails, or something like that. And I always have backup information. I save all my emails, and shipping labels and stuff like that. If I don't get it, or if it's not what I get. There was only one time that I did not get treated fair. And I had ordered, it was supposed to be a set of hardback or paperback crochet books from Nancy Gordon. And I posted on the internet a very bad review. And this went on for 9 months. I had ordered one. Well, it didn't say ebooks. Now, if you see them up, it's ebooks. Well, and I sent everything to PayPal. And in the end, they sent me another set of ebooks. So that has been sitting in the wings, waiting for me to use as a gift or a gift away, whether it be a live, the yayas, whatever, or just an impromptu gift away. And it is a set of ebooks for crochet. There's 4 ebooks, and they're on my other computer, but I do have them on. Oh, there's a breeze blowing. Smell that. Smell that air. You can't beat that air.
I smell you. She smells nice, by the way.
What do you think, girl? It's called Fantasy Musk, White Musk, and Secret. But I thought that would be something. But be very careful when because there's a lot of Shopify, and I've contacted Shopify too. Shopify is a platform that people use.
Oh yeah, that's really, I just found it not too long ago.
Yeah, and I have looked at all of the different reviews and sites. Okay, here it is. It's called The Crochet Collection by Nancy Gordon, and there are 4 books. I had ordered one set. They sent me. I got an email with the link. and this was over a year ago, April of 2021. And they charged me for 2. Sorry, this shop is currently unavailable. Isn't that funny? But I have them in my, and pretty much, I don't know if I can share multiple times. I do have 2 sets. I'd have to look at my computer, and I'll look and I'll put it up. And if I have unlimited abilities to send it, I will to a bunch of people. Do I think that's wrong? No, I don't.
Well, no, you gotta let people know if there's like bad people.
I'll give them the free link.
I got the.
Okay. She just got her pattern.
This is like.
Okay, Zara. All right, dear. Well, if we're not here, we'll be back.
I'm here until Friday.
Yep, Darlene's here till Friday. We have a few things planned, but really not too much more planned. We were going to take a trip to Briggs and Lowe, but I think I'm going to wait to save that for next time.
I spent I can't spend
I can't take her any place where she could possibly buy more yarn.
I asked her when we were going in the store, please hold me back.
I did. I just showed it to you, pet them. And you asked me about, should I get this one? No, don't get that one. Get that one instead. And it was cheaper. And it happened to be the one that was 50% on sale, which basically
She kept
saved you the tax.
showing me purple yarn. Oh, look at this one. Oh, look at this one. Feel this one.
Hey, I was
so fun.
I was getting my fiber fix. I mean, don't, like I said, you guys all know the yarn I have, which I have to update my inventory, and I'm scared to get the total now. I really am scared.
But you have a project for what I brought you.
Yes, I do.
So that doesn't count, right?
No, that won't count. I'm going to show you something. Pardon for my backside. I am not turning my back on you. I know, Vicky. I know. I'm not turning my backside on you.
Yeah.
It's the only way I can get in here because I got to step over stuff that's in here. Because this is all the stuff. There's 2 of these with stuff that's for the auction.
Oh, and like, yeah, video doesn't do that stuff justice. Not at all. Here, you want me to pull that open?
I'm just grabbing one. Who in here remembers the cuff-to-cuff cable sweater that I did a few years ago? Excuse me, by Michelle Porter of Fondle Patterns. It was the one I had done that had the cable that went from up here, across the neck,
yeah.
and then down the other sleeve. It was called the cuff-to-cuff. I did it in Barcelona dusk. I still have that, and I do wear it. I love that sweater. Well, excuse me. Oh.
Exactly, Susie. Exactly.
Exactly.
Souvenir.
There you go.
That's. Thank you.
That's Cricket Cup, and actually they're local dyers, local to
and I
Canada.
did get a couple of things that says Cricket Cove, so it proves I was there.
Darlene gifted me this yarn. Okay, it is toy box, and it's in like an aqua color. I think that's what color they call this, aqua. Nope, this is frisbee, but it's like it's in my color palette. It's like
it is kind of more like aqua.
Aqua, colors of water. It's a bulky 5. That is the yarn that's needed for the cuff-to-cuff cable. And I don't have a lot of bulky yarns. I have a couple, but like one is the, well, welcome, Cindy the Crocheter. Welcome, dear.
Hello.
I just watched one of your videos and messaged you. Sending you lots of hugs.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to make another one. So that's going to be a project. But this is, so she gave me like 12 of these. 12. I have enough.
And then you got like 4 of a slightly darker,
Which I may incorporate into the pattern for cuff and for cuffs and ribbing. So those won't be included because I said when you do your stash, if you have yarn assigned to a project with the pattern, you don't count that in your yarn stash. Still waiting though on a few people to get their counts in on the yayas. You know, and she gave me some more latte cakes. Oh my God. I'm just sitting here doing this yesterday, and we were at Cricket Cove, and I'm just petting the yarn and feeling it. Oh my God, where's that one there? I'll show this one here. I'm looking at the time. Gotta get some stuff done.
I need lunch.
Yeah. I gotta show you this one here. She's never worked with this. I have. I've worked with mohair silk. Okay, I've worked with it. This is the yarn. It's Shibui, which is a high-end yarn.
And that's what I'm going to put it with.
And she's going to put it with this.
It's a really deep purple. Like, that's my favorite color.
This
purple
is Malabrigo. And this is Shibui. And this is mohair and silk. And I have used with I have worked with mohair and silk. Oh, I'm making this. They're pretty good. Matches my hair.
Maybe that's why I like this so much.
But you want to talk soft? I want to throw a whole pile of this on the floor with some llama and just roll around naked in it. I know that sounds kinky, but yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, that's going to be really pretty.
That's what that's what I'm going to do. But we did. We had a good time. I've been to Cricket Cove a few times. Hubby bought me my first set of Chiaogus there. So, but it's a nice shop. It really is.
The lady was really nice. She gave me a discount on those, or they were actually
They
on
were
sale.
15%. They were 15% off on sale off of the Shibui.
And then I got that they're Swift.
And she bought a Swift that was only $60, which maybe I'll do a regular video and we'll show her Swift neck. I'm gonna go get one. I've got my Amish tabletop Stanwood Swift, but that would be, you can always use 2 Swifts. You can always have 2 Swifts because I can be doing. I have 2 winders.
Oh, then you really work your arms, don't you?
I'll work my arms and I'll get rid of my bat wings.
See, I can't do that. That hurts. The way you were doing it there. That hurts me.
Coordinated, didn't think. You guys didn't know I was coordinated, did you?
Can you do the...
And reverse it, reverse it, reverse it.
You're not supposed to do the roll. You're supposed to pat.
I was patting. But see, if you do this one this way, and then you do this one the other way, that's really... Both sides of my brain will work at the same time. I'm one of those weird people.
Yeah.
I'm ambidextrous. I can do right with both hands.
But yeah, that Swift that I got at home, it's a wire one, and it was broken when it came.
She bought a real...
It was the one that
Where are we at? Okay, well, we got a little bit more time. We'll show you the Swift that you bought. Now, this is by Estelle. Now, Estelle Yarns, if you know anything, Estelle Yarns. I showed some of the bubbly when I was making. I had gotten that Cricket when I was doing these spa claws.
And it worked. We tested it out.
Might put some wood glue on that. Just glue it in.
Yes, that's what I was thinking, right?
No, I don't have wood glue. This is the Swift. Okay.
It is gorgeous. I love the woodwork. Yeah, I think it needs glue.
Yep, needs glue. So what we'll do is, I'm going to lock it in.
I love the 2-tone wood.
And how it works is you have a wooden screw here. You just push it up to where you want it. Tighten. And you got your Swift. It's tabletop.
And yeah, and you can go on those ball winders pretty quickly, and
yeah,
it didn't rattle or anything.
It's very quiet. It's quiet like my signature ball winder is. So for $60,
you can put that away later.
For $60, that's not. I can do 2 of these once. For $60, it's a good deal. It really is. It really is a good deal. So, and compared to what you pay on Amazon, or one of the knitting companies. It was a very good deal, and the fact that you get to actually see it, feel it, and see how it works. And she's gonna take all this home.
Well, I got a chunk. Actually, I think I put that in the back seat.
So that was the Swift she bought, and it was $60 Canadian, $69 total. $9 is our 15% tax. HST is 15%.
Yeah.
Multiply it times 10, cut that in half, add them together, and there's your tax. There's your quick math lesson for today, brought to you by Two Yarnaholics.
Oh, they Susie asked for the frame again?
Yes. I'll put a link in.
Oh, yeah,
Hold it
in.
right there. And I'm going to put in what the name of it is. It's called Beach Acacia Swift. Beach
Oh, it must be the woods.
Acacia. And that is the model right there. It's called the Beach Acacia Base Swift. And like I said,
So you can do it anywhere.
at our Cricket Cove, it was $60 plus HST, which is a really good price because I bought a Stanwood Amish tabletop, and that's the one that I've showed a demonstration that has the two. It's flat on a table, and then you've got your dial pins that you put in according to the size of your hank, and it just goes from there. It's just as quiet as can be, and I paid $50. If I have to look back at my Amazon, but I think it was like $50 free shipping.
Yeah, I saw a Z showing how that thing
Yeah,
works.
and it works. It's nice too. And I just take it and it goes in a box and it's in the corner. It's out of the way. But that there, I can put right behind the computer. And I can whip it out real quick. When I do my rearranging in here, I want to have a winding station near my tutorials. Where I want to do is I want to get rid of these two cabinets I have. Put shelves up. Get stuff up off the floor onto there.
If that fit in my car, I'd take it.
Susie said that that's the kind she has. She got it for a Christmas gift. Yeah, it's really nice, and it's a really good price.
And I love the fact that you don't have to strap it to a table.
Yeah.
Like right now, I have to go into my kitchen and attach it to my island.
Yeah.
And you have to make sure that the darn counter is clean.
Well, the thing is, even if you don't buy your yarn in hanks, you're still able to hank up your yarn.
Oh yes, like I do that with
You reverse it.
The balls of yarn that I get.
Yeah, you reverse it. You will go from your ball winder to Swift. And you wind the Swift like this, okay, and it's going to take it off. Or you can even just put it on one of those yarn ballets. Oh, the Amish kind, Susie, I like it, and the fact that I can. And Stanwood is a very good name. It's very well made. Absolutely no problems whatsoever with it, and it was a very affordable price, and it's quiet. My ball winder, my signature ball winder, and she found a really good deal on Amazon on it, and it's the same one I have, the signature, for $30 less than I did. Mine came from the UK. Quiet.
Mine's coming from the US.
Yeah, mine's quiet. And the thing is, I still have my Knit Picks winder that I bought 4 years ago. When I got it, it was $12. Now you got to get them there $20, $30.
You only paid $12 for that? I think I paid more than that for mine. I got it through Amazon.
I found a good deal and a coupon code. I know my coupon code.
So and it was before honey. I knew about honey.
I didn't even know. I just found about honey about last year. So that's what it is. You know, I'm always looking for deals. And it's not to say that sometime in the future, some of these, if you notice, I haven't been giving away a lot of yarn because of the shipping cost. But it's not to say that I'm not going to say, okay, so-and-so, you've won. This is the gift you're getting. It's coming via Amazon or it's coming via whatever. Because it doesn't always have to be yarn you give away to people. I've done patterns. I've done
Gift cards.
gift cards, you know, to different places.
And that way they can go and pick out what they would like.
Yep, I've done quite a few gift cards to people. And again, there's always the knitting needles and crochet hooks I give away.
And the pattern books.
I have pattern books that I give away. I have all kinds of stuff I give away. I try to make it a variety. Variety is the spice of life, so they say. Oh, 8 people here. Wow.
I'm attracting you.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, dear.
No.
Hey, you know what? What you can't see here is my tabletop. It's actually a little cleaner than it was last night. I try to. I'm an OCD person, and it's sometimes.
I know, like I got my mess here too.
I just have to have things in their place. I make sure things are put away and what have you. But I'm a work in progress. I'm a work in progress all the way around.
You don't want to see my desk.
I will. I'm gonna be going up. I'm gonna try to take a trip up Nova Scotia if I get. It's hard for me because I work.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I do not.
I will get a few days where even if it's just a couple, an overnight trip, I go up, leave first thing in the morning on the first ferry. And the way I drive, I could probably do it in 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
And
have a good one, Sue.
Have a good one, Suzanne. You have a great day too. Yeah, we're gonna be getting off here shortly, anyways. We do have a lot to do, and the time we have is goes so fast. And I still have to cook the hamburger for dinner tonight. But I'm so glad to see it and seeing some new people in there I haven't seen in a while. Susie O and Cindy, I hadn't seen you guys here. Well, Susie O, you were in the last live, but Cindy, my little crocheter, I haven't seen her in a live in a while, but it's good to see her. I do watch. You know, if anybody has a channel in here, go check everybody's channel out. Give them some support, give them some love, give them some thumbs up, subscribe. Pass the love around. That's what I like to do. And listen, I have 300 channels on my subscription list. I don't get to watch all 300.
Oh, that would be crazy if you did.
I have, when I get the notifications, and I actually will go and a little blue dot appears if they have a new upload. And I'll go click to see if I've watched it. If not, if it's something that piques my attention, I watch it. Oh, are you, Cindy? Cool. I'll be watching for it. I've been in your lives a couple of times.
I don't think I've ever gone in one of your lives.
Oh, Cindy's funny.
Oh, well, I've watched her videos, yeah.
Oh no, her lives are funny. Be fun. Are you gonna have your cheese whiz in your live? I think a couple of lives ago I watched you had some cheese whiz somebody sent you as a gift.
I don't know why, but when you said that, I was thinking of the cheese that came in the squeezable.
That's what it is. She loves the can.
No, it's not a can. It was a see-through plastic thing, and it had in the middle of it, it had a piece that you could come off, and it like you squeeze it, and it would come out like a star.
Well, that's how the cans do the same thing.
Yeah,
you spray on it,
you had to squeeze it.
There you go. Did you hear that, Cindy?
Oh, that was like I was a kid when that was.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know if it was just in Canada or not.
I don't know.
Could have been.
We'll have to check it out because Cindy loves. Well, Cindy, we'll have to see if we can hook you up. We're gonna check for this product and see if they still have it available here in Canada.
Oh, okay, I have a question. Who here in Canada still has bagged milk? Because I know it's not all across Canada. Like we do in Nova Scotia.
We have it in New Brunswick.
But I know I've heard that there's some places that do not have bagged milk.
Well, the plastic. Which makes no sense. They make plastic containers. Use the cardboard.
Well, we use the big ones like you have.
Yeah.
We use those ones.
The gallon. We call it a gallon.
They came out in the 60s, and it was for to reduce waste.
Yeah.
That's why they did it back in the 60s.
Back in the good old days.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole...
Not Manitoba?
Oh, really? Okay. So Manitoba don't do it. Well, we still do it here on the East Coast.
I hope you're having good weather there.
You're not having no snow. You're not having no snow, are you?
I know Marlene was saying the other day, what was it, Sunday I was talking to Marlene, and she was saying they had rain for a few days.
Yeah, that's
what you don't need in Manitoba is more rain. More water.
Oh, well, okay. Loved Australia. I've been there a few times.
I'd love to.
Well, my grandpa was one of those milkmen. He was a milkman.
They still have milkmen here. It's just not the glass bottles.
We don't have them. I actually have bottles. I have one from 18 something, milk bottles, and have been offered a lot of money for that one. But the actual glass milk bottles that they used to deliver the milk in, plus the little metal tray thing. So I have those. Those are up at my store.
Oh, I'd like to see those. I don't know if
We've got to take a drive up to pick the yarn up for the charity knitting, and I also have to go get all my new clothesline and tensioner and stuff. I think it's up at the store because hubby put in my 6x6, 14-foot, 6-foot by 6 post, so I can finally get my clothesline up and I can finally get my clothes out on the line. Because I don't know about you ladies, anybody put their hand up, one of the best smells in the world is laundry coming right in off the line, sheets onto the bed, showered, and I sleep like a baby.
I can't do that. I wish I could,
Oh,
but that would cause too much pain.
yeah, no, I love mine. I do have to have a little stool to step on to get up to the line where it's at. The one on the deck side, we didn't install that. It was put up by the guy that built the deck. So
I won't say nothing about that.
and in the I need a ladder. I just need a ladder.
See, I knew she'd say something like that.
When we originally designed the deck and put the post up for the line, we didn't have the pool in. Now that I've got the pool, had to relocate where we're putting the laundry line. So exactly, Susie.
What, juice comes in bags?
No, but it comes in plastic. I'm trying to cut down the amount of plastic our plastic footprint.
Well, yeah, they're trying to get rid of the plastic footprint, and Ben's Bread is changed their little
the little plastic clip that you have on your loaf of bread when you get it from the store. It's cardboard now. Let's look at the contradiction in this. A little tiny plastic about the size of my thumb that clips onto your bread, that it is in a plastic sleeve.
And that you can actually use those plastic things. Like I use it for for my tape.
Yeah.
For my so when you close it like
doesn't
hold
fold
it, you don't have to
it doesn't fold in on itself.
And plus you can use it for like holding like your cords.
Yeah.
And that it has uses. Or you could cut them in half and like fling them.
Yeah. So I mean it's the insanity. It's the insanity. Honestly, folks, it's the insanity.
And I think it's just Ben's, because I get bagels, which is Dempster's, and they still have the plastic.
I get Old Mill, and theirs is still plastic. But so here's a few things for you guys. Oh, I don't remember that.
I think they're going to end up doing that, which would not be good.
I'm going to put a couple questions. It's not homework, but it's a few things for you to think about. Again, check the community tab on the channel, because there's a lot that I put up there. I've even put some hidden giveaways in there. About number one, if you want to want some of the yarn for charity knitting or crocheting or Tunisian. Also, let me know your thoughts about. I can do a live auction with these finished projects. I can do a live auction and limit it to 2 hours, whatever. Or I can take a picture of each item, put the description, and I can list them on the community tab and in the Facebook group. But then it would have a fixed price. And I have a fixed beginning price for these items, only because, one, if I can recoup my yarn cost, so I never look to recoup my labor cost, that's fine. And the money's all going to go into. It's behind my computer right now, so I don't want to give you a upper chest shot when I go to lean over. For the channel, a lot of it will be for the 3-year anniversary and hopefully 1K celebration. So let me know, live, list. Let me know what your thoughts are. you know, if you'd want to participate in a live auction. Now my sizes and everything would be there. Even if you buy it for a gift, what I've sold, people have bought for gifts for other people. Because mostly when I'm knitting and crocheting, it's for me because I'm the only one that have to try it on. And I've also considered, I've got 2 blankets that are done. One is my Pick and Mix cow. We all know the neon blanket that I did.
Oh my goodness, I seen it in person.
It hurts your eyes. And I also have the 63, of all which have been blocked and all that. It's all, they've all been blocked. The 63 stitch heirloom Afghan that I did in the crochet along a couple of years ago that we did.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to put those 2 also into the auction.
Oh.
So, you know, we can do it. We'll probably do another live, or we can have a discussion through the community post, you know, chat, you know, type on there, let me know, message me, DM me, email me, whatever your thoughts are. I'm easy to get a hold of. I'm not easy. I'm cheap. So.
And like, that's a great idea, like Marlene. Like, you could even like cut them and use them for planters.
That's what we did in school.
With your milk cartons.
Yeah, and when I went to elementary school back in them old days, we always had projects where we said you could get white milk or chocolate milk. There was just, that's all you had, white or chocolate.
White milk or beef.
No, we had white milk or chocolate, and we would take them and we'd cut the top off, and we would make Mother's Day gifts, Father's Day's gifts, Easter time, and we would recycle our little milk cartons and take them home.
Did you have beef in the U.S.?
I don't even know what beef is.
It's like an orange juice thing that we would get. It's like it's in the same type of container.
Oh, we had it was just Turner's. It was just orange drink.
Yeah, it wasn't orange juice.
No, ours is orange drink. Yeah, ours is orange drink.
We call it beef.
Oh, okay. So, a couple things for you to be thinking about. You know, let me know. And don't forget, there will be a premiere announcement going on. YouTube put some premiere thing out for it. That July 2nd is the interview with Laura from the Last Minute Laura show. And that will be premiering on July 2nd at 2 o'clock Atlantic time. Be there, be square.
Yeah, I saw it. I clicked the reminder.
Okay, and you will be able to interact in the chat with Laura if you have any questions, just like we did with Lindsay. And we've talked about the other upcoming interviews. Like I said, I'm trying to do one a month, and I'm trying to have and spotlight people that I have interacted with, I am subscribed to, I buy from, or designers that I've tested for, bought their patterns. Anything I do on this channel, I endorse, I'll promote. If I don't like it, or I don't enjoy a channel or something, I won't promote it. But everybody I promote, I enjoy their channels. And I don't care how big, how little, how new, how old, what you talk about. Knitting, crocheting, kitties, puppies. If I like your channel, it's because I like you. I like your personality, and I like what you present over the screen. And I love the fact that most everybody I watch is they're just being themselves. Like I say, just do you. That's all you got to do. And that's all people need to see, is just doing you. You don't have to have all the fancy bells and whistles and all the giveaways and stuff like that. That's my thing, because I've been that way all my life. That's the way my mom brought me up, and I enjoy it.
And you can tell even like when you come here, because she is a giver. Like, she is like a big sister. Like, she takes care of me.
That's 10 cents for that. Yeah, 10 cents. Yep. Marlene, we're showing our age now. We're showing our age now. Yes, we had milk that was 10 cents.
I don't remember.
We had penny candy.
I don't remember how much it was. I think it was free.
No, we got 10 cents. We would take our little, Mom would pack our lunch, because we didn't have cafeterias back then. Everything was brown bag.
Yeah, we didn't either.
And we'd take our 10 cents and we'd go there and we'd buy our milk, and And once in a while, they'd have a treat, and they'd have them little ice cream cups, which I used to sell in my store. Little cups of ice cream that had
with
the
the
wooden spoon.
Weren't we lucky not to get like splinters in their tongue in that, like because you'd lick off?
The good old days, the good old days. But you know, that was all part of it. But like I said, just be you. I watch birdhouses. Yeah, birdhouses out of the milk cartons and popsicle sticks. You'd save the popsicle sticks in the summertime and summer camp, or if they had like the activities at the playground or, you know, somewhere around your house, you'd make the birdhouses out of the popsicle sticks. Now you can buy them in the packs at Michael's or at the dollar store. You know, we just had to eat a lot of popsicles. We saved them. Mom would wash the sticks, put them out to dry, and we'd make all kind of crafts from them. Flowers, fans, you know, fans to fan yourself.
Mm-hmm. You try and weave them into each other.
Yeah, that was back before we had all of these YouTube and the internet and games and, you know, video games and stuff. That's back when we were outside playing hopscotch jacks, hula hoops, roller skating, falling down, getting skinned up knees. Back in the good old days.
Merry-go-rounds and
yeah, we called them. It was called merry-go-round, but you had the teeter-totter, or we called it seesaw in the States where I grew up. But we had a lot of fun. I think those of us that are up in the older, you know, grew up in the 60s and 70s, we kind of had the best of times. I'm not saying that those in the 80s and 90s, you don't know what you missed if you didn't have it.
Yeah. In order to find out if your friend was home, you had to go to their home or call.
Or you had to call on a landline, and you had to you had to put the dial there.
So and if you did it wrong, then you have to hang up and try it again.
Exactly, Susie. Exactly. Well, listen, we're here 2.5 hours. Oh my.
Really? Wow.
Yes, we did drink out of the garden hose. Yeah, time does fly when you are amongst your friends and family. Maybe we'll do another live. I don't know. We'll see what our schedule holds. But check out the community tab. If you're not a member of the IS, come and join us. We have a lot of fun. Be thinking about a retreat. Be thinking about it. I'm all up for ideas. Oh, thank you, Vicki. I enjoyed having you here. I'm always up for ideas from you guys. Believe me, send me some ideas. Auction, interview, coming up, Podiversary, 1K. We got a lot coming up in the future.
Party lines, yeah.
Yeah, well, there are party lines here until the 80s.
Actually, in Nova Scotia, there possibly could still be some.
Yeah, on the island here, it was 3. My husband's was 3 longs and a short, something like that. But anyways, so everybody, remember,
yeah, this has been fun.
Hug, smiles, and happiness. Pass it on. Make that person's day. Give them the smile that they might need. And if you're that kind of person, give them a hug too, because I'm a hugger.
She is a hugger. She's a good hugger.
I'm a good hugger.
She's a good hugger.
I have to sit down to hug Darlene because I'm 5'7".
She did not.
I'm 7 inches taller than Darlene. And just you guys remember, love you all. And I hope you enjoyed this live. I had a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun with Darlene. We're actually gonna go do some work now. We have to go get the yarn so we can go through it. We'll do a video probably of me going through it, and I'll be able to post pictures of it. Bye bye, Susie, Marlene,
have a good
Cindy,
one.
Lisa, Vicki, everybody. Thank you for coming, and we will see you in the next video. Mwah. Mwah. Love you all, and I will be putting all the links and stuff in the box community page, but it'll be later today. So bear with me. See you in the next video.
Have a good one.